the way they steal cars, you're gonna want a decent picture of it. The way they're stealing cars nowadays, you're gonna want like a current picture of your car and even your license plate. Just keep it on your phone, and then if you can, grab a couple Narcan, keep them with you, man.
What's up, Chuck? I guess last night McDonald's was robbed by some dude in a pink hoodie.
You might help somebody you love. You might help yourself. Right back down where we just were.
Yep. Hi, Anders.
I'm just searching residential fire alarm. 1517 pictures of Woodley.
Like we literally just pulled out of this area.
I know.
Now we're back down here for some more action.
It's right past the second light.
Yeah. I think I've seen them sitting out there.
Our local library has a vending machine from right now. They're a couple blocks from a homeless shelter and out to several times a month. Wow. Hey, Christina. Tracy, this is California. Yeah, they can have a crazy reaction afterwards.
What's that?
After the Narcan? Like, get pissed.
Yeah, they get mad because you ruin their high. We're literally like right back at the place we just started.
Good luck having those in your car, and you get pulled over, you get searched. They start assuming all kinds of things.
They can assume whatever they want. Everybody knows what assume stands for.
In between that and the Skechers. Oh, yeah. Dell, thank you so much for that super sticker. Thank you. Or like in the actual gated part of this Valley Strong on the right hand side. I don't know that you're gonna be able to
Let's see, baby.
see or not. Hi, Debbie. They're just telling me to get on their way. Hi, Sunflower. There was an overdose, DG. These two were supposedly, assaulting each other. Looks like they're just clearing them out. And maybe it's not these two.
Well, no, that's the two.
That's the two, right? Mama Jay, thank you so much for that super sticker.
Dude, they got something else going on down there.
I know, but you can't get in on the other side.
I don't think I can squeeze past them.
No. Because it, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's
Good morning, people. The blue light stands for God. God created the heavens and the earth. Blue is for God. Blue is also for police. But blue stands for God. Remember, God loves you.
No, Casey, we've never had any issues.
If you got the Cash App,
How you doing, Mario?
you know, the Cash App is HTTP, 2 periods over top of each other, 2 slashes, Cash App / $, Tom Cartwright, 4375. That's the 2 ways you can donate.
Thank you, babe.
But I'm trying to set up Instagram. I gotta remember what the HEL hockey stick I go by. Well, I can put that in. So, if it tells you anything. So, have to wait and see. So, we're going to try that. I'll work on that later today. I got to sleep on it. I lost one of my remote controls of my lights. I looked underneath the bed. I kept finding the SOB. I had to get in the box and get the other one. I find it when I ain't hunting for it. So, I want you to say the prayers for them people that wrecked the 19th around 12 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock a.m. It was a blue, probably Ford SUV, and I believe the other one's a Kia. The blue SUV was an older couple. And the Kia, that's what it looked like. And it was a young lady driver. You know, when I got there, right after it happened, on the southbound side, the old couple was out up walking around. And I turned around and looked at the Kia. Police finally got there, and the family got out, and they helped the girl over to the wire median, where you got the wire there to keep you from crossing over. Well, and she was hurting in her stomach, like maybe she hit the steering wheel or something.
I told you guys or not, but
like I said, I'm sorry I keep moving my arm back and forth. See, if I look at the old couple, the paramedics was cutting his shirt. That means they're going to put the BP cup on them and those electronic things for the heart monitor. So I didn't want to show you that, as I told you in the video last night, that there might be a family member on YouTube. You know, they see it. And since there was a minor, can I show them legally? Yes and no. But I didn't want to, but that young girl, maybe that was her baby brother, because he looked like to be maybe 12 years old. I could be wrong on the age, you know. I'm not a very good guesser. And she was out. They had the other ambulance there. And I didn't know they, but the ambulance with the old couple left. I know they had the lights on.
Was the first time I've ever seen it. I've seen it.
But maybe they went down to exit 19, got off there, and took 31 because of what was going on up around Scottsburg, 29-mile marker, which was a pickup truck and an 18-wheeler. They both was on fire. So the Monroe Township had to go since they had most of the firemen down there. So Monroe Township, which is Henryville, that's a 19-mile marker. They went up there. They had both sides of I-65 shut down at Scottsburg because of the fire trucks. Traffic was back up probably all the way to Austin.
Somebody else said you can go down to the health department.
So I said, if there's any trucking companies and you work for a trucking company, they need to put CB radios back in their 18-wheelers. If they had their CB radio on, they would know about that wreck. Then they got off at Austin,
I took it in a
So they both caught fire. Maybe the pickup truck was a gasoline. I don't know. I don't know if they hit anything, But the traffic was dead stop. So it's hard to say what caused it. So I have to wait and see once the report comes out, because the state police will give a press report on both of them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He said, yeah.
And I heard this afternoon that one of the 6 died. It had to be the one at the 23.5. There was 2 old couple and probably 4 in the other one plus the dog. And I was told one of them passed away, but I don't know, Until I see it on the news or in the paper, I can't say.
It could be a loved one. It could be your teenager that got a hold of something on the way on the bus or on the way home.
So I want you all to send prayers out to them. Prayers does help people.
You can't get out of Walmart without spending $100.
Some of you got cancer. You pray to live another day.
That's been the case in our house ever since I've known you.
So
I'm just going to Walmart to get some shampoo and conditioner.
That's a great question, Brown. I'm not sure of that, actually. Let me see.
So that's something to think about. When I wake up, if it's not raining,
I'm not sure.
I might do a live stream of that shed with grant money.
Barbara said you're not supposed to store them in the glove box, especially.
I gave him the money to put everything in his account.
You know what I mean?
To pay for the door. Pay so much to have the person come over to do some work with, take out the 30-inch door and put the 36 in. People, if you're going to remodel your homes or fix it up under the ADA rules. Put the 36-inch doors in. In case somebody's handicapped. You might get handicapped and need a wheelchair, so think of it. Your bedroom doors, make them 36-inch doors. Your bathroom door, make 36-inch doors. or the back door, make that a 36-inch door. Maybe put you a bay window somewhere, in the back or in the front. I show you the big window I got in the bedroom. I like for that to be a bay window. Because in bay windows, you put like a towel or something or a plate. You can put your flower pot in and have your flower pot keep them warm. And, you know, they still live. So that's something, you know, something like that make your house worth a little bit more. If you got a garage and you got outside on your garage, have a switch for that light where you can turn it on and off. But set it up with a motion sensor. Somebody pulls in your driveway, the light will go off. You know, put cameras up around your house. Inside facing your doors. If you got a garage, you have them facing your garage doors. And all four corners of your house. You know, that's 6. Most of them is set up for 8 cameras, so you can figure out where you can put it.
$100 are getting harder to get, and
so that's something make your house worth a little bit more. Your DVD recorder, you might want to put it like maybe in the closet where nobody will see it. You know. And you might want a lock on your door where nobody can get in there. But sometimes that's a sign you're hiding something. But, well, if you got little kids, you want it locked where they can't get in there and hide on you. You know how little kids are. They like to hide on you.
I'm surprised it's not showing up worse.
Everything's went up except people's wages.
That's it, man.
So the blue light is for God, because He created heavens and the earth. Remember that, people.
Dad, don't dare go to a grocery store hungry.
What? So He even created the stars, which some of the stars is planets.
Then you're really gonna get a receipt.
You heard over the last couple of 100 years of UFOs. The aliens, you know, in them UFOs. Those is God's children. He created that, like I said, the heavens and the earth, which the heavens is part of the universal. He created everything we see up there, the moon, Mars, Venus, Pluto, Saturn, and so on. God created all of that. And I talk about God reading the Bible.
Hi, Diane.
Well, you know, people, we are being watched by the FBI and the IRS. Certain things we say on the media, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or any other, Instagram, certain words we say, the FBI picks up on it.
When did we get monetized on Twitch?
So, think about it.
Decided to do it yesterday. I'm not done yet. I just did all the stupid paperwork stuff. I still gotta set stuff up.
I think because they're noticing something different, right, DJ? What are you guys seeing ads on?
So, that's something to think about. Am I a conspiracy theory person? Yeah. I believe in UFOs. They come from outer space. Who created the heavens and earth and the universe? God did. So those is God's children.
3D.
You know, Just remember
We're gonna
that.
be pulling over, folks.
Am I on a watch list? Probably am.
I know somebody needs to see
Because
these
anybody
working
that
girls.
speaks out against the government
There's a
is
herd.
classified as terrorist
God, they're running
group.
in herds.
Hi, Desiree.
Because that's your right as a citizen of the United States.
No, I haven't.
But you do it
They're talking about the
peaceful.
Twitch side, Ryan. They're seeing the
No threatening anybody or anything like that. Everything's peaceful. I told you in a video last night that Kentucky,
Oh, thank you so much, Chris.
Frankfort, Kentucky, that's where the capital is of Kentucky, if I remember. I could be wrong. So think about it. They made a law, they trying to pass a law in Kentucky where they expunge the people's conviction. But there's certain things that's not included. The federal court and the U.S. Supreme Court rule its own constitution. You cannot have certain people out of the group. You have to pick all of them or none. So I say that'll be challenged in federal court. I hope it is.
He's like, I'm so broke, I don't even like girls.
So just think about it. Who's going to pay for the Kentucky Attorney General? You as taxpayers of Kentucky. If you live in Kentucky, tell them people in there to vote no on it because it's on Constitution. Explain to them what the federal court and the U.S. Supreme Court rule that's on Constitution. And you have to choose all of them or none of them. You know, you all people has the right to change your life. And you're doing it with God's help.
They probably take more than one for that.
I'm asking you people in Kentucky to write the people in Frankfurt and tell them no on that bill. I don't remember the bill. So, if Kentucky does it, how many other states is going to do it? Just think of it. People have been telling us for years, we the people, that we're going to lose our gun rights. Look at the state of California, people. Look at California. Who runs California? The Democrats. Say you got a CCW. Does that void that CCW? You people that lives in California, you can go to the laws of California about gun permits or gun laws, and you find out if it voids the CCW. You can't even carry it in your car. You can have it in your house, but if you come outside, you're in public.
Let me know if that happens again, guys.
To me, that's unconstitutional. Who can carry guns in California? Your police officers, your security guards, your bank drivers, drivers of armored cars. They pick certain people.
Truck drivers, honestly.
So,
a lot of them are truck drivers, and not all of them, but a lot of them.
I'm also asking all you truck drivers to boycott New York. Some of them doing it, but I know they're going to pay them more. To me, boycotting is like a picket line. You do not cross a picket line, truck drivers. Don't even pick any loads up. My son says it's been all over Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, so if it's not on the national news, I don't know.
Let's see, Don.
So I've been looking at those cell phone mounts and tripods on Amazon. You know, you got to be so high. You're looking at maybe $30, but I can't do that. So I don't have the extra money. And that way I can do a better live stream. When I'm at an accident, the camera sit there and film it all for you. The reason I move it like that, because the old couple, you know, I showed you them, but when he went down, I had to get off of him. Because I don't know if their family's on YouTube. You know, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of their family. Because they got to be notified either by the state police or Scott County Sheriff's Department. So then I say it's a Kia. It looks like a Kia. It looks like the letters of a Kia, but I'm not 100% sure. So I want prayers to go out to them people at the 23.5 on I-65 on the 19th. The video has the 18th. I didn't change it. I didn't want to miss the money shot. But if I had a tripod with the phone thing on it, it would stay still. But man, it was cold. And I got diabetes, but you could see my point. I didn't want to show anything. You know, the old man I got there, him and his wife was walking around like nothing has happened. But remember, you get in a wreck, rear end, or T-bone, or whatever, it might take you a few minutes before it hits you. You know, remember that.
Was this friend married, Fritz?
Always go to the hospital to be on the safe side. No, when I was in the wreck in August 24th, 2022, something like that, I drove myself to the hospital. They took x-rays, and I had a left rotary cup messed up because of the seat belt. But getting back to that second SUV, the young lady in it, she probably had her seat belt on. She probably got hit by the airbags. Maybe it broke some ribs. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I wasn't on the scene to hear none of it. I was probably 50 feet, give or take a little from it, up on the overpass there at the County Line Road. It took me less than 5 minutes to get there from my house. But I'm not going to break the speed limit. But I did get there before the police. So when I wake up around 10 o'clock, somewhere in there, I go live, and I show you outside of that shed. I don't know, maybe it's 10 by 14 or something like 8. I don't know. Because my son's smarter than me, because he knows how much crap we got that we need to put in there. The metal shed would be taken down, and it would be put up in that shed where I could get like a treated for before, like that, and built me a floor to it, with some plywood.
That's like a good way
Because
to
there's no plywood,
get
it's just sitting there on the dirt. You don't want dirt due to the floor.
Don't they have a video you can watch to be sure?
So that's what I'm planning on doing.
Kelly's little
Then
sister
I'm going to think about building me a ramp. Sorry, I said rack, but a ramp.
When the lights are on, it's like an open sign.
Well, I could drive my lawnmowers into it. It's all has to be treated. It's going to be painted. You know, I'm going to have to measure from the top of the door down to the ground. That way I know how high to make the 2x4s. You know, you got to have it slanting down. You probably have to cut a 45-degree in it.
When the lights are a strobe and don't come and knocking.
So, you know, that's what I plan to do this summer. I'm going to buy me some plastic wrap, you know, the long thing. Then when it gets wintertime, I can put it up on the outside of my porch. Keep the wind off of the door. And also, when the guy comes here to install the door, I'm going to have him write down on paper, you know, for a screen door, what size do I need? Because I think I can put that up without no problem. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. That way I can leave my front door open and have the screen door locked with a hook where the kitty cats can't open it. You know, kind of do some upgrades to this house. Make it worth more money. That shed would be worth a little bit more money. You know, where the concrete blocks is underneath it. I might cut a 2x12 or piece of plywood, paint that all up, cut it to length, and nail it up underneath there, you know, from the sides, and to keep the front will be open where the kitty cats can get underneath it, but it also keep the cold air out from underneath it, so.
Devian said we got it.
So everything will work just fine, people.
Whereabouts was it, you guys? Like how far down? Because there's a little bit of a delay between your guys' comments.
So that's all until I wake up. Good night, people.